Chile. Hey, Jamie. Can I get a little sound checky, please? Can you let me know if we are clear here? I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes, give people some time to stack in. Even though I see you, Jamie, but it's telling me that it's 0 people watching. So I'm guessing, YouTube may have a little lag going on, Let's shout them out. Let's just shout them right on out. Okay, we got 2 folksies in here. Now we getting somewhere in life. We are getting somewhere. Gotta give them another hand clap for the team. They put 1 person up. All right, well, I'm gonna get started. So anyway, before I get started, shout out to all of my day ones. I hope all are well. Hey, Melly. Now, the last Zodiac reading I did was on Taurus because that is the month that we are in. So we are going to be reading on the Libras today. Shout out to my fellow Libras. We are going to be doing Libra wrapped up in this volatile Taurus energy that we saw when we did our reading the last time. So this should be pretty interesting since, the air signs are pretty darn effective. So, oh yeah, I've been had the sound effect thing. I just never use it. Yeah. So yes, like I was saying, shout out to my day ones. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in getting this new upcoming content on the Michael Jackson series, then I suggest y'all go on over there and get y'all besties membership so that y'all can follow this. This is going to be a real broken down, detailed little situation. Or you can request to register at the NBT community site. The content is coming. Just gotta give me a moment. But I'll be right with y'all with the content if y'all want to get over there to the site and do your membership that way. Either way, whether you become a member through YouTube or directly at the community site, you'll have access to the whole entire Michael Jackson series in full. So let's get to the business. Being that we are dealing with the Libra, we are dealing with the major arcana, the scales of justice. This is, a metaphor of what's a primary requirement for a Libra. And that is always about balance and fairness. The moment a Libra scales is tipped, you done created a damn mess. Depending on which way you tip them. I hate this part most of all. There she goes. So I'm going to be reading the bones, but just so you guys can see, the card that is representing you guys is Justice. Or us guys. And so, let's get to the business. I got a card in the wrong direction. Now, I'm going to leave this card in the middle of the board. I think it'll help everybody see visually the energy of the Libra. Now, when you're dealing with the Libra, you're also dealing with the air signs. You're dealing with thinking. You're dealing with communication. You're dealing with law. you're dealing with the creator because he resides in that realm, the realm energy of the sword, or, you know, the spirit. Now how that go? Gotta protect them gates, baby. So yeah, anyway, I did my prayers already before I got on here, just for the sake of the time, folks. So I'm gonna throw the bones first. And we're going to use the bones to get the overall energy that's going to be surrounding the Libra for the Taurus. Alrighty. So, good. You guys can see. So let's just keep it in names. Not a bad one, not a bad one. No, let's connect it to the side. We gotta do that. Alrighty, guys. There we go. Alright. So, when you look directly in the middle, you see the chicken bone. You also see the sewing nimble. You see this male energy. You also see the marble. You see the tooth. And you see the coin. So, this is about the Libra using... Hey, Miss Red, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Red. She always be hooking the kid up. She always be looking me out. This is about the Libra having choices to make this month. Important choices. It's definitely showing this male energy is showing a possible, you know, being loose with money. At a time when work isn't very stable. Okay. And so you may start to feel that your relationships are draining or not balanced out, guys. And this brings on this male aggressive energy. This also could represent an actual male, but this also could represent the way the energy is flowing around you. So this means that if you have your energy, if you see that this relates to your energy and you feel like you have this aggressive, argumentative energy around you, like, you know, it's real, okay? That's what that is. If you have a male that is reckless with money, and is not stable as far as employment is concerned, and you're starting to look at him as if he is a drain, then those would be applying to you. So let's move right along. So now it's also showing that, you know, this is an energy, you know, that's going to create one or two things. One, we can let it get out of hand, or two, we can make the choices that we need to make, clean out the people from around us that we don't need around us, and move on to focusing our energy on building our abundance and making better choices and slowing down. So it shows the Libra going into this fire energy, having a burst of energy, being focused on keeping everything in balance and keeping everything stable. And I don't see anything wrong with that at all. What I will tell Libras is it is important that no matter what you guys are doing or focused on, that you stay in tune with your health. Make sure you stay in tune with your mental and your physical health. Because, you know, we are in a time when the energy is extremely dense. This is some heavy energy that we are wrapped up in. And so we got to make sure that we are able to vent and speak our piece and move on, go through our flow of thoughts and go on. Don't get stuck in it. Even if you got to put your foot in it once a day and start reducing it, make sure that, you are keeping balance with your emotions, your feelings, and your thoughts. Now, also, I see here, this is specifically a male and a female, okay, who the male is feeling like he is over his head with this relationship, and it's causing a lot of friction. So those of you Libras who are, in a situation where it's a pull and tug in your relationship, you are going to have to stop being so aggressive about what you are trying to get these people, these men, these women to commit to. Okay? Y'all are going to have to let people get where they need to be on their own time. And that's one thing that is very true about us Libras. When we are set on getting something done, we let our minds get stuck in it, period. And we don't let up. So we got to learn that right now in this time, we have to be aware of the stress and burden and uncertainty that people are carrying. And then for us to then weigh down on the person that we're trying to be with is only going to be like counterproductive. It's just pointless, okay? What needs to be focused on is creating balance and stability. Okay, so that's where Libra needs to be focused at, balance and stability, because right now it's looking like there's this energy of being in la la land, not really realizing what the commitment is going to require, how much work and emotional input has to be put into a relationship. I don't think that our Libras are taking that into consideration. And there's a lot of warning around you guys about dealing with relationships. No, not relationships, family and money. Okay. For those of you who are not experiencing this, it may be that it's not for you this month, or it may be something that's coming up. For those of you who are experiencing it, okay, this is something that you are experiencing because you continue to go on about your business and you was already warned, okay? So here is looking like there is a mixture of family and business, okay? And when family gets mixed up into business, emotions are brought into the situation. And when the emotions are brought into the situation, everybody loses. Everybody loses, point blank, bottom line, and period. Hey, Peru property. It is really just that darn simple. Now, the ancestors are definitely got their eyes on their air signs this month, okay? And the ancestor is looking at you. Your ancestors are paying close attention to you. Don't ignore when you feel your ancestors around, okay? That's them showing love, them trying to support you, them trying to guide you through whatever it is that you got to be going through this month. But make sure that you are aware of your ancestors and that you acknowledge your ancestors. And make sure that your choices are something that your ancestors would be proud of, which I spend every single day trying to do myself. So I know how it is to be in a position of the world pulling and the ancestors and spirit pulling. So let's get to the cards, baby. We got the overall energy, and it's not something that can't be dealt with. And while we're throwing down the cards, we're going to start looking for the resolutions to the situation. So we got our woman of justice that represents the Libra. I don't know who Brother Truth, if Brother Truth got a typo up there or what, but that sounds a little kind of crazy, I would say. Alright, so let's see what is covering myself and my fellow air signs this month. Let's see. Okay. So what's covering us this month? So it's showing the Two of Wands, it's showing the Four of Swords, and it's showing the Ten of Swords. And so what you're talking about here when you're dealing with the Two of Wands is having choices to make but feeling stuck. Okay? It can also sometimes represent stagnating or being someone that stagnates and waits to the last minute to finally get their shit together. Okay? This is talking about being stuck and kind of refusing to make a choice, okay, about something. And this is because when the person gets to a point where they feeling like they're at rock bottom, they just be like, all right, screw it, I give up. Okay, so let's see what we need to do about that. Or let's see what that's in reference to first. This is in reference to, we show on the Ace of Swords. So this is about conversations. This is about agreements, contracts, disputes. It could be about court, but it could really be about the birth of the thought of, just wanting to live life and be happy and not be imprisoned by the things that we think, the things that we experience, the people that we experience. Oh wow. Mr. Red, block Mr. Brother Truth here, please, so we don't have no disturbances in our readings, please. Thank you. Because he will be bugging. So this is about, just wanting to be free and not trapped down and burdened and things of that nature. So let's see. That's something where we can resolve, okay? So let's see what the resolution is for that for us this month. And so the resolution is, just understanding that sometimes there's things that go on around us that we can't see, and our job is to make sure that we are in tune with the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit, so that when our intuition is talking to us, we will know what's going on. One of the things that is sounding like, yeah, exactly. I hope Miss Red blocked him, because he hasn't said anything else. Yeah, I think he might be blocked. But anyway, and so when we neglect or negate using our intuitions, it causes all hell to break loose. So we have to be super sure that we are paying attention to what our intuition is telling us, and we are taking these things into consideration. So let's see what is crossing, what maybe something hard to deal with. So it's showing the Five of Pentacles. It's showing the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles as something being difficult for us. It's showing that, there may be some of the air signs out here that are almost willing to lose everything that they have to deal with a particular person because of, what they can do for them. Okay. Well, and and it really is the other way around. Okay. But you're going to be the one that has to work to get all that you are sacrificing back for this situation. So those of you who are dealing in a situation that is other than your morals, okay, you need to stop it, because that ain't gonna cut it. You're gonna have to pay the piper for that. Let's see. And so what is the resolve for dealing with that this month? So you got the Four of Wands, the Hangman, and the Ten of Pentacles. And so what it is saying is that, it's time to try to build your own foundation. Okay? It's time for you to come together and find somebody that you want to be with, that completes you and makes you happy, so that you can see relationships and love from a different perspective and build your own damn kingdom. Okay? And so this is the kind of thoughts that's going to come across to you that you need to start to see. You need to start to see that the choices that are being made when it comes to this particular kind of situation, for those of you that this applies to, it's not helping you. Take your time and do things the way you should, so that you don't create more headache for yourself later on down the road. Okay? All right, so let's see what is over. What is your mindset this month? So we got the Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Two of Pentacles. So right now it's showing that the Libra will be carrying and continuing to carry the mindset of, production, working together, creating, trying to stack their money, okay? Trying to get into a position where they are financially solid, trying to get in a position where they are balanced mentally, emotionally, and physically, okay? And so that's a good place to be in overall. So I'm going to look and see what is it that the Libra would need to be doing this month, outside of the clear meditation that the Temperance is showing you. What else can be added on to that to help keep that mindset of creating? Let's see. So what it's showing is keep holding on to the ideas and thoughts and mental creations that you have made, saying that you will reap what you sow. You will be successful. Do not allow yourself to be depressed or frustrated, and focus and meditate on what you are trying to manifest. Okay, this is about tapping into your spiritual energy, and that all within itself brings you everything that you need. Okay, and it's funny that came out, because my friend Jamie was saying that to me today, like, Sky, you need to raise your frequency, you need to meditate, let's do the bowl. But my ass is just like, no, I got too much going on, even though I know I should have been doing that with myself. So see, this part is even pertaining to myself. So anywho, now let me look and see what is coming right in front of you. So what this is showing here is the fact that, we have to make sure that we don't take on more than we can literally tolerate, okay? We got to make sure that we stand firm on our thoughts and beliefs and ideas. We have to make sure that we know that we cannot drum to another drummer's tune, okay? We have to continue to be on our path. And is it going to be easy? No. Is everybody going to like it? No. Is it always going to be fair? No. Will it require a lot of sacrifice? Yes. But on the long run, this is what you need to do to become your own individual, get on your path, and find what what the world is here for you for. So let's see. So overall, for the last row, let's find out overall this month, what is the primary mindset and thoughts the Libra should be in for the rest of this month. Right. So the mindset that the Libra need to try to stay in this month, that's including myself, is the Sun and the Fool. Okay, this is complete and utter spiritual connection. Okay, and being ready to start a journey, with the warning that you have to pay attention to your surroundings. Everything that look good ain't good for you, and everything that look fun ain't really safe. Okay, so let's see. Where should the emotional state focus? Where should they focus their emotions this month? So the emotions are going to be set on making a choice to join and commune with the people that you love and tap into your love vibration frequencies, which is hard for all Libras to do, including me. We are not the mushiest people on earth. We're very blunt and sharp-worded, and so this is going to be quite a doozy for us this month, okay? But that's what it is with the emotions. Now, let's see where we need to be with work this month for those of us who are able to go to work. So it's showing, you kind of being in the new kid on the block energy, new position, new financial status, things changing really quick, and coming to an end. So what this is saying is that, everything was just good in the hood, and out of nowhere, everything changed. And that did happen for a lot of us. A lot of us was just getting into a new job, just starting to settle in and make a little bit of money where we could save something, and then bow, out of nowhere, here go this bullshit, right? And so, when it comes to career, it's like, damn, that couldn't have been nobody but the devil, And then those of you who are working, you definitely got people that are working, trying to work against you. No worries about that, though, because everything is going to be perfectly fine with the Wheel of Fortune. And, it's going to be like you're going to hit your target with your damn eyes closed. So you don't got to worry about that. For those who are not working, let's see what, going out looking for a job in, the next couple of weeks will look like. Because this is important. Those of you who are going to get jobs, it's going to be because someone that you've already been connected to, someone that an old friend, they'll come through and help you, okay, and introduce you to their boss and put you in a position where you will get a job. So those of you who are not working, keep your eyes open for good friends, old school friends, bumping into new people. Don't be, brutal because you're going through life. We all going through life. So stay pleasant, and you'll have somebody that you already know who will help you get back on your feet. And it won't hurt them not a bit. Okay? So let's look at health. Okay, and this is about stress. Okay? This is about not sleeping well, going through a lot of stress and aggravation. It's showing, being heartbroken, holding on to emotional baggages, okay? I think that this particular line is so funny, but I'm going to be real. I think that this particular line was just popped in here just for me. But I'm going to read it because we are the NBT family, and so we ain't going to short turn it. I want to make sure I got all of them down. Okay, I got all of them. Okay, so this is about being stressed out, losing sleep, kind of being depressed, but not depressed in a way that, you know, with the boo-hooing and the crying, or with the depressed of, I need to put my foot down and figure this shit out. This shit is getting out of control, okay? And this represents the air signs, the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? And then you have your Five of Cups, which is about being heartbroken, or about, you know, holding on to past hurts and becoming bitter, okay? And you see that with the Queen of Pentacles, that represents or can represent somebody that's like my height, my weight, or a little bit thicker or a little bit thinner. And that could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo women. They could be my complexion or a little bit darker. So it's showing that something, but there's this emotional connection here. Okay. So if anybody is going through it with an aunt or a cousin that's older, or a mom, or older friends, that's what that would be in pertaining to. So let's see. And overall focus, let's go to the health. This will also talk about how stressing and thinking so much over and over and over and over again, and having your emotions knocked off, can affect your physical body. Okay? And that's because the Queen of Swords represents thought from a more mature woman. Okay? Somebody who's very logical. Okay? And when you get into the Five of Cups, of course, representing the water, and being focused on the two spilled cups instead of the whole feast you got on your table. You're holding on to the past. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles that can actually represent the Libra in its earth energy, letting you know that this is about the physical property, not the spiritual or the mental or the emotional, but the physical property. So this is about your thoughts affecting your physical body and having to be careful. I see. So last row, bottom line. Okay? Bottom of the line. The bottom line of the situation is that whatever it is that you feel like you want to do, you have the tools, the mind, and the know-how to do it. So don't let these situations going on in the world affect you. You are able to build and create and partner and create different avenues. So there's no point in trying to walk away. Okay? If there's anything that you are feeling like you want to walk away from, you don't know what to do, you don't have your job right now, you don't know where your income's going to come from, well, it's time for you to sit down and use that pretty little brain and build your way and keep your path. And this is why the cards is talking about staying positive, staying in meditation, and focusing on staying balanced and taking advantage of your opportunities and connections and friendships. So if any of you guys have questions, we got a little bit of cards left right here. So if any of y'all have questions for the Libra, let me know. I'll wait a couple of minutes. If nobody has questions, I'm going to carry on with my day tootsies. Okay? It's crazy because it's 7:58. I only got I only see 6 of y'all. Y'all probably don't have no questions because I probably covered everything as usual. Oh shoot, I didn't even see Tiffany get on. Hey Tiff. I sure didn't see her, Miss Reed. Thank you, Miss Reed. Anybody have any questions for Libra? Or did I cover everything and y'all are good? Let me know. Because you know we can get it all the way in. It's not a problem. Let me see what time. Okay. Well, it's looking like I think everybody got their questions answered. I think everything is covered. So I'm about to hop up off this joint. But if you are a new subscriber and you are interested in getting a reading with me, the one and only NBT Sky, then guess what it's? Okay, because I was just about to bubble. But okay, the question is what? That's a personal question. Personal questions is $5. If you're asking a question in reference to the reading, that's fine. If you're asking a personal question, it's $5. Yes, we are doing the Libra, and yes, we are in the Taurus. But if you're asking personal questions, you can call me and do a reading, or you can do the $5 donation, and I'll answer your question. Other than that, I'm gonna be skating off this joint in a couple of minutes, but I'll wait and see if Nafisa wants to ask the question from the super chat, because I don't know, I think my thing is lagging. I think it is lagging though. Okay, so I'm not sure what okay is, but I'm gonna slide off of here. If you need me, you can hit me at 917-300-1683, and I will answer the other end of the phone, my loves. If you are a new subscriber, okay. If you are a new subscriber, then feel free to hit me up at 917-300-1683. $15 for 15 minutes, and if you extend, it's half off. But that's your first reading. Just make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and you can text all of that information: first, full name, telephone number, YouTube name, and email address, and I will send you a link to book your first time NBT Sky reading. It is lots of fun. So I hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget, if y'all want to get in on the Michael Jackson series that I will be doing, several of them, going through his whole life from the beginning to the tippy end, make sure that you subscribe. $9.99 for the Besties membership, where you're able to come to 2 on your level. So yeah, 3 live chat live streams, and that is private. You end up with your link 24 hours before the stream starts. You have access to ask questions in the super chats with no money. Yeah, and you have access to the blog. Okay? Exclusive content only. And you get in the full Michael Jackson series, tarot reading and bone throw. So that's the Besties membership, $9.99. Get with it. And I will see y'all on the next. And of course, I'm going to post in the community. I always do. So I'm sure I'll be talking to y'all in the community later on tonight. Smooches. Love you. And thank you for visiting me at Nothing But the Truth Skies motherfucking Chronicles. Because you already know. Later.